This is how I doubled my pre-saves with just a few words. Hey, it's John here at Hyped. And yes, you heard this right. I said I doubled my pre-saves with just a few words. I was just reminded of this and decided to record this video when I received an email in my inbox. And that email came from a fellow music artist, and the subject line was pre-save my song name by artist name. And so it was a simple, straightforward email from an artist inviting fans on their email list to pre-save their song. Nothing wrong with this. If you send an email like this or you make a post like this on social media, you would get some people to click on it and probably pre-save your song. But I also felt, this is a missed opportunity. There could be so much more. And this is when I turned on the camera and decided to share with you how. Here's the thing. As a music artist, whenever I share something with my fans, and I want my fans to take action on it, I get the best results if I focus on it, really point out the unique benefits that my fans have from taking that action. So here's what that means with respect to this pre-save. You and I know what a pre-save is, but many people don't. If I ask my wife to pre-save one of my songs, she would look at me and not know what I'm talking about. So aside from the fact that she doesn't like my music anyway, which is a separate topic, she does listen to music on Spotify, like millions and millions of people do. But a lot of those casual listeners on Spotify may not have come across the concept of a pre-save. And so if they receive messages from artists that they are a fan of, and the artist is asking them to pre-save the song, it doesn't necessarily trigger any benefit to them, and they may ignore the message. And so one of the things I'm trying to do when I promote my music is always highlight the specific benefit to the fan. And here's an easy way to do this with a pre-save. It just requires two simple changes. And what I'm sharing with you is something that I actually tested, and I literally got twice the number of pre-saves from it. So I know this works. So here's what I've done. Instead of just asking fans to pre-save my song, I presented it as an opportunity for fans to get my song early before the release. And all this requires is that instead of using a smart link to do the pre-save, I'm going to use a download gate to do the pre-save, so that fans, when they pre-save the song, they literally get access to an MP3 that they can download and then listen to the song if they wanted to. And this simple tweak makes a huge difference, because now the offer to a fan is not, hey, you want to pre-save my song? Which again, for a lot of fans, they might not even really know what that means. Now the offer is, hey, do you want my song a couple weeks early before it comes out and before it's available to the rest of the world? Now that makes a huge difference, because if you are a fan of an artist and you have now access to a song exclusively before it drops on Spotify or any of the other streaming platforms, now there's real value there. And you'll notice that a lot of fans get really excited about that opportunity. And so when I did this and combined the opportunity to get the song early with the pre-save, I literally got twice the number of fans to pre-save my song. But don't just take my word for it. I'm going to show you the actual numbers I got. So let's hop over to my screen real quick. In my case, I tested it with an ad campaign. So this is what things looked like in Facebook Ads Manager after this test was done. The first campaign was to a regular pre-save link, and you can see that I got conversions at a cost per result of $1.68. Now, the total cost here doesn't really matter, because that's a function of obviously the song, the specific interest, and the specific countries I was targeting here. But what matters is that I ran a second campaign to a pre-save gate, doing what I just described, offering the song to fans early prior to the release day, and then my cost per results dropped to 82 cents. So literally for the same budget, I got twice the number of pre-saves for the song in my budget. And this is also why if I hop over into Hyped and I go to my ad campaigns dashboard and I click on new campaigns here to see all the campaign templates, and then I go to the Grow My Spotify pre-saves template and I select that, I now have those same two options. So I have the option for a basic pre-save, and I have the option for the advanced pre-save, which combines this with the download again and the ability for fans to get access to the song early. And so this really is now my preferred template when it comes to pre-saves. Because, by the way, with the additional pre-saves, you're also building your fan email list faster, because with every pre-save, fans can also get on your email list. And so there are just lots of benefits here, presenting your pre-saves as an early access opportunity for fans to your music. And you might be wondering, John, but does this kill any of your listener or streaming numbers later on when the song comes out? And in my case, I haven't seen it. And I think it is because that even though fans will love the idea that they can get your song early and they will listen to the MP3 a couple of times, they don't change their listening habits. They will still, on a daily basis, listen to music on Spotify. And so once your song gets released on Spotify, they will just move to streaming it on Spotify. So you're getting the same fan engagement on Spotify later on, but you get the benefit of more and more pre-saves, which then over the long term can get you more listeners and streams, because pre-saves essentially put your song into the fans' liked songs library. And so if fans over time come back and listen to their liked songs folder in their Spotify library, they will just leave you more streams on your music. And with this said, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell icon below so you can get more videos like this on YouTube about how to get a bigger audience, more listeners, more streams, and more fans for your music online. And if one of your #1 goals right now is to get more listeners and streams and fans to engage with your music on Spotify, then check out this next clip right here. Want to get your music heard on Spotify with AI? I just launched a brand new video training program called the Spotify Growth Switch, where I show you how to start growing real listeners, real fans, and real streams on Spotify in less than 10 minutes using software and AI. I've used the Spotify Growth Switch system to now grow my music to over 7 million streams and tens of thousands of monthly listeners on Spotify. This works for any music genre. It gets you real fans and listeners super fast, and it's extremely easy to set up, literally just like flipping a spotlight switch for your music. Despite using AI, you don't need to know nothing about tech stuff in order to be successful with this. I've had the tremendous privilege of helping multiple tens of thousands of music artists grow their music on Spotify, many of which have grown to much larger numbers, lots more listeners, lots more streams than I have using the systems that I've taught. Makes me so proud of their success. And so if you want to get more real listeners, real fans, and real streams for your music fast using state-of-the-art software and AI, then click the link below this video and check out the Spotify Growth Switch. I can't wait to help you grow your music on Spotify, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.